Okay, forgive my workbench right now. It's kind of a mess, but you know, that's the life. Anyway, so I want to make a quick video. A couple of months ago, I just decided to stop buying earring cards. Um, these guys. I decided to stop buying these and then to just make my own. And I really like that because I kind of make them as I need them. Um, I bought myself some craft paper cardstock here. It's a heavier cardstock. I can't remember. I think it's like 300 some GSM or something like that. But it's like it's a thick cardstock. And I actually have been using, got like a big packet of it, about that thick or so, from Michaels. And I've been using it for the last few months. So I got the cardstock, and then I would use one of the old earring cards to kind of measure everything out. But then I just like measure it out. Let me see. I think on this one I have like my guidelines somewhere. Here they go. Yeah. I measure them out, and I have my guidelines for how long it should be or how wide it should be. I don't remember what this one is for. I think this is how wide it should be. And then I use this is a paper cutter that I got off of Amazon. I think it costs maybe 20 bucks. But I just kind of put it in here. I'm doing this all like, don't use the actual thing that you have for recording, but whatever. So you kind of put it in here. Let me see if I can do this. Put it in here. This is such a chaotic video, but what do you expect? It's like 2 in the morning and I'm doing this. So I put it in and I kind of line it up with that edge right where I want it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I'll go a little bit more. And let's see. Cut it. And then, I go again to get it, what the next one is, and I do that. And I have it kind of like worked out a little system for me how many I can get out of one thing. And then, after you do that, you get yourself one of these little things. Let's put this down. Safety first. You get yourself one of these little things, and it will round the corners for you. I'll just show you really quick on this piece. Again, I'm so sorry. This is so chaotic. I actually have like a rig up for shooting stuff, but I just said do this on the fly. I didn't feel like fighting with it. But you do that, and then it rounds the corner. Well, okay. That's a really bad example. It's because I'm trying to do all this stuff one-handed. Let's see if we can get a good one. I feel like that one was better. So yeah, it rounds the corners for you, so it looks all nice and neat. It looks better than that when I actually do it. Then you get yourself a hole punch, but this is like a little mini one. So instead of it doing like the big holes, again, let's see if I can do this one-handed. I'll put this here. There we go. So yeah, so instead of it doing the big holes, you get it and you just kind of like put it on there. And I'll set it up and then I'll do it. So yeah, go like that. When I'm feeling real fancy, I'll sit there and I'll actually measure everything out so it's nice and even, but I don't really care if it's even or not. But yeah, there you go. Then I get my little earring card holders. And like I use these in a couple of different ways. I have kind of like excuse me. I have this like board that I hang them on sometimes. So sometimes I won't punch a hole in there. I do have a different hole punch to make the bigger one. But I'll use these like little clips and I'll like hang them on this cork board that I have. Or I have a display that has hooks, and so I'll put them on there. Or sometimes I have another thing where I can like, it's a slotted thing, and I can slide them in there and they'll stand up. For those ones, I actually need them to be a little bit longer. And so again, this is awesome because I can cut it to exactly the size that I need it. And I've also used this cutter in a couple of other applications, and this cardboard and a couple of other applications, just like making signs and whatnot. So yeah, highly recommend if you've got the time to do it and you don't mind making some of your own stuff. It is definitely, it's saving me money over time. And yeah, that's all I have to say.